Hello, good evening. You are watching Point Park Esports. I am Amiibo,
I am Tankzilla.
and tonight we actually have two games for you. We'll be playing Rocket League first and League at 8:30. Between the two games, the Rocket League game is a little bit more important as far as standings go. Currently, Point Park is tied in second place with two other schools, and one of those schools we are playing tonight, Western Kentucky University, and we are both at 2-1, which is pretty exciting.
Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting to see if we can pick up the win here. It's gonna be a big one.
Yeah, it may be what gets us that second place for real. I mean, a three-way tie for second place, that's pretty cool, but actually being in second is a little bit cooler. And ironically, the third school that is tied for second place is Western Virginia University, who we may be going up against next if we win tonight, but who knows? That it's hard to tell.
Well, we need to focus on the now first if we gotta win this game before anything else, so.
That's right. And I did hear our team having some discussions about what they plan to do tonight. They are apparently expecting Western Kentucky to push pretty hard, so they are ready for a pretty offensive battle.
Yeah, and it's gonna be interesting to see if they can rise to the occasion and outscore them.
That is going to be pretty exciting. And as for the League of Legends game tonight, they are going up against, oh, I can't remember the school right now, but the school itself is 0-3, and we are currently 1-1. So not as important of a game, but if we win tonight, it could also put us into second place in the league, which is also currently a two-way tie, if I'm remembering correctly, and putting us up, that would make it a three-way tie, which we'd be in Rocket League's position. So doing pretty good so far this season, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I'd say so, and it's been very interesting to see how we've been playing this season. It's been a lot different than some seasons past, especially for League of Legends.
Yeah, that's right. And we do have a few rookies this season, I believe. And I have heard that they are doing pretty good. Um, I haven't actually seen very many of the league games. I haven't had to cast for any of them yet. But I've heard through the grapevine that we are doing pretty good for league so far.
Yeah, I've been here for each stream. They've been doing a lot better than they've done in years past.
That's pretty good. It's always a bit rough having to watch the league games because they're always kind of give and take. They're always a bit give and take. I apparently the last league game went. How long was it? 3 hours?
Something like that. It was like
My
to
goodness.
the early morning. It was like midnight when we got off, so it was pretty crazy.
Oh, that is tough. And I believe we just barely lost that one.
I don't know. The third game was pretty bad, but the second one was closer than the third one. The third one ended really fast.
Yeah, I heard coach hypothesize that it was because our team wasn't very used to going into that late of that late game. But I mean, who knows? If that's the reason, as long as we can keep this next league game at least somewhat early, hopefully they'll pull through.
Or if we can, show that we can win in the final game and, pull it together, that would be cool too.
Yeah, maybe they'll be taking some more Red Bull tonight. They'll be more awake. Which shout out to our sponsor Red Bull. They keep us awake during these late night streams.
Yep, they truly give us wings.
Yeah, that's right. It looks like we are still a few minutes away from the game starting. I am pretty excited for tonight's game. I mean, especially the Rocket League game. Like I said, it could put us into that second place position. And honestly, even this early into the season, to say that second place position is ours for sure, that would be awesome. But, I mean, if Western Virginia wins their game, we'd still be tied 2-1.
Yeah, and it's very interesting to, understand that this game does matter, but even after, we still might have to step it up to get that number 2 spot.
Yeah, currently the first place school is at 3-0, so that is pretty tough. They haven't lost a single game yet, so that would be the school that we would be up against if we do end up getting that second place, which is a little scary, but I mean, I've seen our Rocket League team pull through some insane games before, So honestly, I can see them pulling this through.
Well, from the couple games I've seen, they definitely seem to be really good late, and they seem to really pull it together. So you never know.
Oh, absolutely. We have some MVPs on the team. Snoozen and Caleb, they've done amazing jobs the entire time they've been on the teams. They kind of last year there were so many just insane snoozing goals. It was honestly it was just exciting. It was so exciting.
Yeah, and I've actually been enjoying Safe a lot because he doesn't seem like he's the greatest offensive player, but defensively he's been killing. He's been stopping a lot of goals, especially in the last one I watched. He was killing it.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Safe has also been a big MVP the whole time he's been on this team. He really pulled through quite a few times last year. Quite a few games. He was our knight in shining armor. So, I mean, all of our team members really, they all do such good work, and it's just so impressive that they can keep going the way they do.
Yeah, and they're one of the better teams I think in the league, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. They did such a good job last year. I'm trying to remember, but I'm pretty sure we won last year, like won the entire thing. It was yeah, we did. Okay. I was hoping I wasn't misremembering. We did, which is very, very exciting, and I'm pretty certain we might be able to win again. That would be amazing. 2 years in a row, just winning the whole thing.
Well, it looks like Kay was fired up to win it again.
Oh yeah, look at him. He knows. He is ready to get that second dub. That's crazy.
Yeah, he seems locked in tonight. He's on a different mood that I've seen him in a while.
Oh yeah, I mean, I did say Caleb is one of our star players, so if he's in such a good mood, you know this game's got to go good. I mean, come on.
Yeah, they seem locked in for
Yeah,
this.
you can hear them cheering through the door, so they seem pretty ready. And I mean, I'm ready too. This is gonna be an exciting game. I cannot wait to see how our team goes against a team that is, as far as standings go, about the same as us. I mean, they are supposedly in the same standing as us, so it's gonna be a tough but very challenging and fun game.
Yeah, and I think it's gonna come down to quite literally which team just performs better.
Yeah.
You know, they gotta lock in both sides.
Yeah, both teams really have to lock in. I mean, a lot is riding on this game, and there are still quite a few games that are going to follow this up, but we want to win every single one, and we want that second place. We want to say that we've got that second place this early into the season.
Yeah, and once we get it, we want to hold it down because we know we have to go and win this season.
Oh, absolutely, and we will be going after that first place school. We're gonna get them. I mean, 3-0, that's pretty good, but we can do so much better than that.
Well, we've proven it last year. Let's see if we can do it again this year.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I mean, yeah, last year, the overall team spirit that held us through all of those games, it was very inspiring. I know it's a bit odd to say that a video game is inspiring, but it was. I mean, they know how to work together. And I mean, they've been on this team for a while.
Yeah, they seem to really get along well and they communicate well, and it pays off in games.
It really does. And Caleb is a good teacher to the other students. He's basically their coach. I mean, we also have our real coach, but he's basically our coach for Rocket League, and he does just an amazing job giving them tips and coming up with ideas. It's nice to watch them work together, especially before games, and just discuss what they plan on doing.
Yeah, he's been a really good captain in the last couple of games, and he's helped bring them some tough wins this season.
Oh yeah, and I mean he was the captain last season, and we won the whole thing. So same captain, hopefully same result.
Yep, it will be interesting to see if he can do it again.
Absolutely. I cannot wait to see how this might go. It looks like they're still waiting on, I suppose, the other team to join. Uh, but like I said, both of these games, they kind of, we're relying on them to get that second place position. This game might lock in that second place position. League just might get that second place position, which isn't too crazy for League because right now, I mean, first place is tied 2 schools. Second place is tied 2 schools. So really, we'd just be joining all the other schools if we got that second place. But that is better than where we are right now, which is third place position.
Yeah, and it's and even then, a win's a win. We want to get the win.
Absolutely. And I mean, the other team is 3-0, so or 0-3, so hopefully it's not going to be too tough of a game, but I don't want to jinx it and say it's not cuz I've seen a lot of these schools really pull back from some insane standings. And I mean, it's impressive. All of the schools in these seasons are just so good at these games.
Yeah, and it really does show when we watch the games because it's like we don't even know who's gonna win going in. It's that competitive.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm not a huge Rocket League player. I'm not a huge League player. I cannot imagine pulling through the way they do in just so many of these matches. It's honestly crazy. Like the moves they make in Rocket League. What is that? I don't understand. I don't know how they do it.
Yeah, I played about 2 games of League and no games of Rocket League, so I have no clue.
Yeah. I never quite understood the controls for Rocket League. So, I mean, the fact that they can make the car basically fly on the ball, that's pretty impressive. I couldn't make the car move properly.
Yeah, it's been fun to watch what they can do for sure.
Yeah. It's honestly, it's a bit like watching a basketball player as somebody who's like played one game of basketball in my life. It's like, dear Lord, how did they do that? Who knows? Who knows? They know. I don't.
Yeah, I feel the same way when I watch a lot of sports. I'm like, these people are crazy.
Yeah. Just the talent is incredible. And like I said, the teamwork, incredible. Well, it's really just a mixture of that talent and teamwork. Talent can't take you everywhere, neither can teamwork. But with our team, they've got both.
Yeah. And another important part is just, the way that they put it together in the end. They can actually put it together when it comes down to the wire.
Yeah, when they really need to lock in, they do, and they lock in hard. I mean, they go all out on that offense. They go all out on that defense. They know exactly what they need to do when they need to do it. And that's impressive, especially because there's 4 of them and they're all figuring that out at the same time. I don't know how they do it.
Yeah, it's been crazy to see it. Honestly, every game they've had this year has been crazy.
Yeah. Oh, and it looks like we are about to begin.
Well,
that is exciting.
Looks like we're actually a little delayed.
Oh, we are delayed.
They have a point somehow.
Oh, no, we missed a point. Oh, well, now we're beginning.
Oh.
It looks like Tampex just made a goal. That is amazing. That's another goal for Point Park. Don't know where that first one came from, but
is Tampex one of our players?
I
think the stream overlay might be off. It looks like the other team's scoring.
Yeah.
Tampex isn't one of our players.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't recognize that name. Is that a new player maybe? I don't know. Yeah, it looks like they're working on fixing it right now. That's okay. It's a small error. There we go.
There we go.
Oh, that's less cool, but I mean,
give it time. They'll score.
Give
there
it
you
time.
go.
Yeah, see. That's you just have
right
to
off
give
the
it a
bat from
second.
Story.
Outstanding.
Honestly, Story's been so good this year. It's been crazy watching what he's been capable of doing.
Yeah, I wish his username was actually visible. That would be awesome. I don't actually know what his username is. I don't think it's really Story.
It's Snoozin'.
Snoozin',
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we just call him Story because of his user.
Very confusing. I don't know why it's blanked out. It's very inconvenient.
Yeah, it's been that way all season. We've just been calling him Story the whole time. Oh God.
Another score from Tampex. Look at that. I mean, all things considered, the other team is doing pretty good so far. We're seeing why they are tied with us. They've got 3-1. That's pretty nice. Now, we're not entirely sure what happened to get them that first goal, but we can assume it was pretty good.
Yeah, they've been playing good already. It looks like Point Park was not wrong to think they were gonna go offensively.
Yeah, they are definitely going a little bit on the offense.
Sorry again.
Yeah, look at that. See? I mean, like I said, Snoozen is really just such an MVP in this game. I mean, he was an MVP last year. He's an MVP again. He gets so many amazing goals, like cheering in the casting room kind of goals. And it's very impressive on his end.
Yeah, he's been really good so far, and it's really fun to watch him, play and get these opportunities.
It's really exciting, yeah. Oh, and it looks like Point Park is trying to score that third goal to tie up this game, but WKU does not want to let them.
Yeah, that's crazy. They did it again.
Big Soupy. Oh, that is rough for Point Park. But we still have quite a while to go. We have a lot of time.
Yeah, it looks like WKU is coming in here on fire and trying to win it fast.
Yeah, they want to lock down that second place just like we do. They must know how much is riding on this game.
Yeah, and it's very interesting to see how Point Park will react to this as the game goes on.
Yeah, it did sound like before the game began that they knew exactly how this team would be playing, but I suppose they didn't know enough to prepare entirely.
Yeah, and we'll see what they can do here. They're still in striking range. They're only down 2.
Yeah, we're still in a pretty good position. I mean, the time has barely passed, and so many goals have been made already. I can't imagine how many goals are going to be made by the end of this game.
Yeah, and you have to wonder if that's what this game's gonna be like, or if the defenses will start to kick in soon.
Yeah, will this be an overtime game? That's the question. I've seen some insane overtime games on Point Park's side in the past, especially last year, and I mean, they've shown that they can really hold out on that overtime. I don't remember. I think the longest one went like 5 to 10 minutes. It was really long. It was weird.
Yeah, we had like a 4-minute one already this season, but I don't think we've seen that high just yet.
Oh yeah, this might be the game that gets us that high. I mean, WKU is just, they're showing that they have earned their place. I mean, look at that.
That was a crazy save.
Yeah, that was a good save. I mean, they are playing that offensive that Point Park was expecting of them. Absolutely playing that offensive.
But you have to wonder if they have a defensive side as well, and that's why Point Park still has not scored as much as they have.
Yeah, they must. I mean, they've done some pretty good saves already. I haven't quite seen who was doing the saves because it just goes by so quick, but whichever one of their team is doing those saves, it's quite impressive.
Yeah, that's the fun part about Rocket League, is trying to figure out who does what.
Yeah. It's like, I think, oh, look at that. Big Soupy 4 again. It's like, I think this card just made this goal, but I think this card just made this save, but I don't know. It's pretty close.
It's really crazy how WKU entered this game now, though. They're up 3 now. Point Park is slow, and the time's running out on Point Park.
Yeah, they came in running, and I mean, that's a little bit scary. Like, they are showing that they've earned their position. They know what they're doing. They're a solid team, and I mean, it's pretty scary. We do still have 2 more games to go after this, assuming they don't win the second one. But I mean, even then.
Well, every game this season so far has gone on for a 5-match series. So
Okay, yeah.
there's a historical precedent that they could step it back up and get themselves in for a 5-match series.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of time still. Look at that, another score. It seems like Big Soupy and Tampex are their main scorers on WKU's side.
Yeah, and they work really well together. You saw it there, the pass to Tampex, and then he got it in.
Uh-huh. And I am seeing that it's WKU Black. It makes me wonder, they might have two teams. I didn't check beforehand, but if so, that's really interesting because it makes me wonder, is this the better team? Is this the gold version of their team or is this the green version? Because I mean, that's how Point Park was.
If this isn't the better version of their team, that's really scary.
That is a little scary, yeah. I believe this is the upper division, so this should be the more experienced version of the team.
Yeah, I hope so. And it looks like Point Park's trying to push it down here.
Yeah,
Might be a
they're
little-
trying, but there's no coming back at this point.
Yeah, it might be a little too late, but it could help with their stats.
Oh, ooh.
Nice
okay,
work, Starry.
look at that. That's good. That's good.
He's the only one who scored in this this first game. That's
Yeah.
3 now for him.
Yeah, Star is really pulling through. Snoozing, he's got it on lock. I mean, he's always got it on lock. He's just that guy.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see if some of his other teammates can wake up and help him out here.
Yeah, I mean, Caleb was pretty excited before this game began, so I have a feeling he's going to be stepping up pretty soon. There's no way he's not. I just saw him fist bumping the other teammates, so I think he's got an idea.
Well, I hope so, because they really need to step it up in this next game if they don't want to go down 0-2.
Yeah, it's a pretty scary game. We're tied right now with these guys, and if we lose to them, that's going to be a rough loss from Point Park.
Yeah, they need to get together and need to try to win this one.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. But let's see. Let's see how this next one goes. Maybe Point Park came up with some new ideas during that short break. Oh.
Well, they're safe.
Yeah, look at that. That's one for safe. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that was a very good play by Safe, and it gets them on the board first.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, yeah, that's pretty impressive. And maybe the other members who haven't scored yet are going to step up this round. They're going to show that they are in it to win it.
Yep, it's going to be interesting to see. The ball just keeps flying around right now, though.
Yeah, they're just kind of juggling it at the moment. Oh, it looks like they're taking it to Point Park's side. Oh, not quite. They're going pretty offensively right now. Point Park's trying its best to defend against the goal, but I mean, it's working pretty well. Yeah, look at that.
Yep.
They're on their way to that next score.
Oh. Starry?
Oh, come on. Yeah! That's another one for snoozing.
Starry's just been killing it this game. He's locked in.
Yeah, I mean, he's a real MVP. We've got some serious MVPs on our team, which is why I will be shocked if we end up losing this match. I mean, come on. Oh, they paused the game. Okay. They must be discussing some kind of new tactics. Yeah, look at them.
Yep,
That's them
seems
discussing
like
new
it.
tactics. That's some discussion going on.
They definitely seem that they're locked in this game, but I
Yeah.
guess they don't want to keep it too obvious what their plan is just yet.
Yeah, they've got some hardcore discussion going on. I don't know what they're discussing, but hopefully it'll work. I mean, fingers crossed.
Yep, it should be interesting to see, but it looks like we're
The
about
game
to continue.
did just resume. We're going right back into it. Let's see how it goes. Oh, ooh. Oh, okay. That was a good save by Caleb. That's going right back over to Point Park side. That's tough. Oh,
Aw.
Timpex again.
And it looks like Safe was just slightly too slow to stop it from going in.
Yeah, it looks like Timpex is the WKU version of Safe. That is WKU version of, really, Starry, making all of these goals. That's tough.
Yep, well, we'll see what they do this time.
Yeah, I mean, already with the goal, already Timpex has that ball, and Big Soupy is trying to get it in there, but Point Park is still trying to keep up that defense. They are a very strong offensive team. That's probably that is how they're getting so many of these goals. But hopefully Point Park did come up with some kind of new plan during that short break.
Yeah.
Something that can keep them at this 2-1 at the very least.
Yep, we'll see how it goes.
It looks like right now the ball is just being traded between both teams. Neither team can quite keep it on the other one's side.
It looks like multiple players just missed the ball at once. I don't know what
That's
they're
tough.
doing.
Well, I mean, sometimes you just don't quite get it. But I mean, the fact that they get it at all, like I was saying, I've played just a few games of this, and the fact that they get it at all is impressive to me.
Yeah, it's very impressive to just see how they play. A lot of the things they do. And there's
That's
Story
another
again.
one from Starry. Nice.
I think he's at like 5 goals now tonight.
Yeah, my goodness. He is on a roll. I expected nothing less from him. I mean, he's a great player.
Yeah, it looks like Point Park's really pushing it onto him to try to keep them in this game, honestly.
Yeah, that's a lot of attention on him though. It's going to be interesting to see, can he keep this going, this awesome scoring going, or will he end up falling out as it goes on?
And there's Caleb with a save.
That's pretty good. That's his second amazing save tonight. I mean, he's doing such a good job playing that defense, and he was the one who knew that they'd be going offensively, so maybe he prepared for this. Yeah, look at that.
There's another one.
He's not going to let it get in there.
Yeah, it's been very interesting seeing how they're playing. As it looks like Safe and Caleb kind of fall in the defense mode while Story just keeps scoring.
Yeah, and I mean, that's a pretty fair way to play. It helps to kind of split the team, but sometimes with that kind of split team, it can make it really difficult to go all in on either defense or offense. We've seen that sort of break apart games in the past. If you split the team, it can make the defensive and offensive sort of split as well.
It can also leave a lot of holes on the field that the other team can take advantage of.
Yeah. I mean, it's a strategy, but it's not always the best strategy. That may not be what they're going for, though. It's a little hard to tell. But, oh.
Caleb from across the court.
That was nice. No one had any chance at stopping that one. Look at that.
Yeah, from his own side to their side.
Ooh, Corey Sizzle tried, but not quite.
And that's the issue with playing too aggressively. You leave openings like that, and then the other team can take advantage of it.
Yeah, that's the kind of situation where sometimes splitting the team can help, because then at least one person would be back there to stop that goal. But then that would make that one person unable to get a goal as well.
Exactly, and that's what the other team is using against them here.
Yeah, it looks like both teams are kind of having a hard time deciding whether they want to go full offense or full defense. But WKU is definitely leaning more on that offensive side.
Yeah, it definitely seems like they are, and it might come back to bite them, but we'll see.
Yeah, it looks like it's kind of biting them right now, given that they need to go defense. They need to at least stop any more goals from being made.
I think at this point, they see it as the time's running out and they're down so much that they need to come back.
Yeah. But, I mean, there's no way to come back if they just keep making goals.
Yeah, that's the tough part about the game. There's really no right answer. You just got to figure it out in the moment.
Yeah. And in a situation like this, it is hard to go either defense or offense. I mean, do you want to stop Point Park from just racking up those goals, or do you want to tie with Point Park? But if you try to tie, they might just continue racking up the goals.
Yeah, it's just so hard to do it, honestly.
Yeah, it is a tough game. It really is. It's a very simplistic game, but it's deceptively hard.
Yeah.
It's like real life soccer, but with cars.
And this game's kind of the opposite of last game. The first one where WKU kind of destroyed Point Park. This time around, Point Park kind of destroyed WKU.
Yeah, that's really interesting to see. Maybe WKU put their all into that first game and had to dial it back a little bit this game. Maybe they were too certain they had it in the bag, and they fizzled out.
Yeah, and you can see Caleb's all fired up after that win.
Oh, yeah.
He seems to be trying to get his team ready to keep on the momentum.
Yeah, I'm sure they're discussing what they did right this game, how they switched that around.
Yeah, and that's one of Point Park's main things on really any of their teams. They just have an insane ability to adapt to any situation.
Yeah, we've seen it quite a few times with a lot, both Rocket League and League, and even Valorant. Point Park will they'll just be destroyed that first game and they'll take it back. They somehow get a perfect idea of what the other team is like and they bulldoze over them after that first game.
Yeah, and that's like a really interesting skill that I've noticed they have. They have that insane game vision where they can kind of see what's about to go down.
Yeah, it's almost like that first game is thrown just so they can win it overall. It's a really interesting trend I've seen with all of Point Park teams, really.
Yeah, but it looks like we're getting ready for the third game. Let's see if they can win it.
Yeah, it looks like neither team is really. We aren't seeing any first second goals at least this time. It's always a bit scary when one team gets a immediate goal because then it's like the other team's completely thrown off.
Yep, and there we
Ooh,
go.
look at that! That
Some
was quick.
teamwork from Point Park.
Goal from safe. This is what is it his second goal to this?
Yep, his second. Yeah, I think Caleb has one, he has two, and Story has every other goal.
Starry has a trillion. But I mean, look at that. It looks like Caleb and Safe are definitely leaning more into that offense now. They were definitely relying on defense. That first game didn't work out very well. Second game they decided to sort of shift toward offense, at least a little bit.
Yeah, I think the second game kind of put a chip on their shoulder, and now they're kind of more confident going into this game too.
Yeah, that's what's good about these games that you just keep going, just game after game after game. When you win one, you're a bit more likely to win the others because you see yourself as more capable. It feels like.
And there's Caleb with a second one as well. Seems like every bit of the team's starting to play that way.
Yeah, you were saying that the other two members did have to step it up a bit, and they absolutely are. Maybe they heard you psychically. They heard you saying it in their mind's eye. They're saying, you know what? I will step it up.
Well, it's a good thing they did because now they're actually doing really well.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. I mean, just the total tonal shift from the first game to these two, it's insane. I mean, you can see WKU, they're kind of panicking at this point.
Caleb again. Looks like Caleb's starting to really step in. That was kind of a crazy goal too.
Yeah, I mean, WKU, they can't bring this back unless they bring themselves back together. Right now, they're kind of all over the field. They're not entirely sure what to do, and it's definitely hurting them a bit.
And I think the issue is they're still trying to be all aggressive. They're leaving too much room on the field, and then the other team comes in and takes advantage.
Yeah, that kind of seems like it is WKU's MO, being full-on aggressive, scaring the other team into losing, but Point Park is not going to be intimidated.
And that's something that happens with Point Park a lot, where other teams, they try to intimidate them and they just don't care.
Yeah, Point Park, I mean, maybe it's because we're sponsored by Red Bull, but it keeps us very, very chill. And so we can really keep it together during these games. It's very impressive on the player's side, just how well they can keep from a total crash out.
Yeah, and it's been very back and forth since the last goal, but at this point, I think Point Park might actually be slipping in the defense a little bit, knowing they can hold their score and get out of here with another win.
Yeah, they might just be waiting for that clock to be ticking down, but
Maybe not.
Yeah, I mean, if WKU is going to continue leaving the field completely open the way they have been,
Just take advantage.
Yeah.
Keep putting your stats up.
there's no point in letting the clock tick down if goals are that easy.
Yep. It would be better off just to keep padding the lead and taking the stats.
Yeah, makes it look a lot better for sure.
Yep. And it really is just, at this point, I'm sure the players would love to have better stats.
Yeah, everybody wants to have better stats. I mean, our players though, they have some pretty good stats, especially Starry. He he's got some insane stats currently, especially mostly from last year's full season win. He really pulled through that year, and I think all of our players are going to pull through this year.
Oh,
Ooh.
safe with another save. We see
Yeah.
that a lot from him.
That's why his name's Safe. Look at that. That's perfect. And they're going to bring it right back to WKU's side. Ooh, but WKU's not going to let it happen.
They're still playing for it, though.
Yeah, I mean, as long as they can keep it on WKU's side, whether that goal is made or not, Point Park's got this one in the bag. I mean...
Yeah, they don't even need to make the goal. They just need to hold them down and keep them in their own quarter and keep the ball, the time moving.
Yeah, just keep WKU a bit on edge, a bit scared, and there's not much they can do. Ooh, look at that. Ooh. Oh. Those angles make it deceptive.
Oh,
Ooh.
good work from Story.
Outstanding. You can hear them cheering in the background. Look at that. They are excited.
Yeah, and they were all in there, all three of them.
That's great. I mean, at this point, what's WKU gonna do? I don't want to say for sure, but once this 50 seconds is gone, there's the 10-second rule.
Well,
ooh, Tempex. Okay.
They did manage to get one, but they still have a long way to go.
Yeah. It's kind of like an assumption that if there is the same number of seconds, like in tens, like 30 seconds left, and there's 3 goals, the other team's 3 goals ahead, there's no coming back. But,
Yep.
I mean, that's the assumption of losers. And maybe WKU is not a loser. Maybe they've got this in the bag as well. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. I know for a fact Point Park don't assume that way. I've seen them do some crazy things already this year.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't seen WKU do anything crazy like that, but the time just keeps ticking, and I mean, look, they are keeping it up a little bit. The 10-second rule is kind of still applying, so maybe they've got it. I don't know.
They still need 2 more points though. They better be quick about it.
They might be trying to keep ahead of that rule even, but it just keeps going down. It's getting a little bit scary for Point Park now. I mean, we're only 2 points ahead, and well, now there's like almost 10 seconds remaining. That's not as scary anymore.
Honestly, all they need to do at this point is just lock in on defense and let it go. They don't.
Yeah,
even
they're
need
not
another
making
point.
2 goals in 5 seconds.
They don't even need another score.
Not
Just
even Point Park
lock
can
in
do
on
that.
defense. There you go. It's over. Even if they score, it ends right after they score. So
Yeah, that last second always feels like it's a lot longer than a second. I don't know why.
I think when the ball's still in the air, the clock just doesn't tick.
Oh, maybe that is why. I don't know.
That's what I've kind of been noticing since I started
Yeah.
commentating these games.
Oh. I was just told the round apparently doesn't end until the ball drops, and that's why that last second feels longer, because it is
Yep.
longer than a second.
Yeah, it ticks down and then it doesn't stop.
Huh. I mean, I knew I wasn't insane, and I knew I had a normal sense of time. I didn't know that, but now I do.
Who knows? Maybe the second just never ends.
Yeah.
Maybe the crowd just stops for a second.
I mean, I've seen some pretty long seconds from Point Park in the past. I've seen some freezes, and those sure made long seconds. That's a tough second.
Well, now Point Park just needs one more, and they can put a nail in the
more.
coffin here today.
Yeah, and if they win tonight, even if they don't win tonight, either way, we're going on to League after this, and League is going to be a much longer game.
Gonna love it.
That's got to be exciting. Maybe we'll be going into the hours of the morning again.
Well, the dream is that they win it fast and we don't have to.
Yeah, win it fast, let us go home. That's the real hope.
Yep.
I mean, it might not be that bad. The other team, they're not in any higher standing than us, and they're not doing the best this season.
Yeah, it's definitely that game is a lot worse of a team than this game, so
Yeah.
there's a good chance we're gonna get out of there fast.
Well, maybe
hopefully.
they just got unlucky so far this season. But back to Rocket League.
Let's hope not.
And it looks like right now we're not getting any less first second goals. That I don't know why I keep using that term. That term doesn't make any sense.
What do you mean? They might score in 1 second of the game.
Yeah.
Then it would be first second.
For a second, yeah. Surely they could. I mean, I don't know. I've seen some pretty close to first second goals from both Point Park and other teams in the past, but I don't know about first second entirely.
Yep, and we'll see how it goes. Oh,
Yeah,
Okay.
it looks like right now it's just a bit of juggling. Neither team can quite keep it on the other side. It's not, neither team is really starting as strong as they have for the previous 3 games, so it's a bit hard to tell
I
who's
think
going to pull through.
I think part of it is they're kind of committing to defense a little more than they have in the previous games.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard because the last game was pretty easy simply because WKU was still committed to that offense. Now that WKU is on defense, I mean, that means Point Park's going offense, WKU's going defense. That's just equaling out.
Yep, and we'll see how it goes. To be fair though, even then one team could just do better than the other, and that's what they need to do.
Yeah, that's the real strategy. Just be the better team. That's how you really win this game. Just be better.
And that's kind of just how it is when you're in these close matchups early in the year, and you're against another team that's trying to get that high spot. It's gonna be a close game. It's guaranteed at that point.
Yeah, ultimately, all game losses, they're just a skill issue. You just have to have more skilled players. And I mean, Point Park's got some pretty skilled players. I don't know about WKU. I've never met their players, but Point Park has some pretty skilled players.
Yep. Well, we'll see if they're skilled enough to pull it away here.
Yeah, or maybe they'll just let the time tick down forever. Just keep it at 0 forever and ever and ever.
Well, that would put us in the overtime. Maybe we could finally break that record.
Yeah, we'll never get into League of Legends at this point. I mean, League of Legends, that's a done deal. We're not going to get into that. It's going to be a double stream with Rocket League and League of Legends.
That would be insane, but it could happen.
Our director's looking a little shocked right now. I mean, it could happen if this overtime goes long enough. That would be an interesting stream. A lot of things would have to be changed last second. That'd be tough. I don't know if I could.
Oh, they almost had it, but there was a
Darn.
save there.
Yeah, I don't know if I could cast both games at once, so hopefully it's not a double stream.
Well, we'll find out. You never know.
Who knows? If it is, that would probably be the longest overtime in Rocket League history, because we've got quite a bit of time before it starts.
Well,
there we go.
It won't be 0-0 overtime. It'll be 1-1 overtime.
Yeah. The other team's gonna get it like right after this, and it's still gonna be overtime. I was so excited, and then immediately they're just gonna ruin my hopes. All my hopes and dreams just destroyed, thrown on the ground.
Well, that's what they're here for, unfortunately.
Destroying my hopes and dreams. That's what WKU's main goal is. They have everything against me specifically. I don't know why. I did say I never met any of their teammates.
That's why.
Yeah.
You claim never to meet them.
Yeah, they Safe's gonna keep it going though.
Yeah,
Safe,
all of a sudden, Safe stepping it up as the
Yeah.
MVP tonight.
Safe does not hate me. WKU does, but Safe does not. I mean,
That-
WKU, they're trash talking me behind my back, and Safe they're defending the Amiibo name.
It must be because you actually met them.
Yeah, I mean, you meet me, and you can't trash talk me. Come on.
Who knows? But it's still 50 seconds, so they could still technically tie this up.
Yeah, I mean, that 10-second rule, it still applies. I live by that 10-second rule with food and with Rocket League, so I can see it. I can see them keeping this or
Yeah.
going back. I mean,
We'll
either
see.
way.
30 seconds.
30 seconds remaining. That's pretty tough. This is rough on WKU's side. I mean,
This could be the final game.
yeah, I mean, I don't want to say it is going to be the final game with 16 seconds remaining, but I think it is going to be the final game.
We're gonna find out. And all it takes is two bad plays.
All it takes is one bad day. I mean, yeah.
Oh, it's over.
It's done. It is going to be the final
Sorry,
game. I'm
just-
prophetic. I
Sorry,
knew
just
it.
made sure of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that is unfortunate for WKU, but we are officially in second place. Heck yeah. We're the
Big
real second
win.
place now, not this weird three-way tie stuff.
It's a big win for us. Now we just need to let that clock tick and get the ball on the ground.
Heck yeah.
Or
Is it-
score again.
Oh.
Almost.
Come on, hit the ground.
There
okay,
we go.
Okay, there we go. Yeah.
Great game.
Hey, I mean, that is a great start to tonight. Hopefully, League of Legends can keep that. I don't know the word. Keep that up. I mean,
I think the word you're looking for is momentum.
that is the word I'm looking for. Yes. I couldn't find the word, but that's why there's a second caster. Red Bull Ken was upside down. Oh. Well, that is pretty exciting. That's the first win for Point Park tonight. Hopefully not at 1 a.m., we'll have our second win tonight.
Well, let's hope Red Bull gives some wings.
Yeah, gives them wings and makes them a lot faster for League. I don't want to be going home at 1 a.m. No one wants to be going home at 1 a.m. I mean, it's a short walk, but it's a walk in the dark. It's scary.
Unfortunately, it's not a short walk for me. I gotta catch a hour-and-a-half bus.
Oh, gosh. So you'll be home at 1 a.m. either way. Okay. I, for one, won't. So I guess I'm lucky. I don't know if I'd want to walk home at 1 a.m. in the city. That's scary. I'd be a little on edge. Well, I'm excited for this league match. Hopefully it doesn't last forever and ever and ever. I'm a bit glad I wasn't here last week during that Forever League match. I might have passed out. This room is very hot, and I can't stand it. These Red Bulls, they're great. They're delicious, but they're not very cool. Take them out of the fridge, and they warm up very fast in this room. It is tough. Well, either way, hopefully this league match is exciting. I can't wait to see what the team does. I can't wait to see what the new rookies do. I mean, I don't think I've seen the rookies play very much. I've seen I think their screen name's Oxalotl.
Shalot. Do not say axolotl.
Oh,
Shalot.
Okay. Shalot. Okay. I've seen them play already, but I haven't seen. I think there's a second rookie that I have not seen play yet. So that's gonna be exciting. I can't wait to see how they do. Hopefully, the game can pull through. Hopefully, it's a quick game. I mean. Yeah, hopefully it's a quick game.
Yep.
I don't want to be going home at 1 a.m. tonight. I really don't. It is a weekday, and I do have school tomorrow. This is a school. Hey, I mean, if you're looking for a college to go to, Point Park University, join our esports team. We give out scholarships and stuff. Do it. It's great. You can be a caster like me. And just talk for eternity.
Okay.
Just gonna keep going.
We should probably stop it here. I'm taking so long.
And I'm Amiibo. We'll see you later in like a few hours, an hour.